Welcome, special episode, somber episode, little micro cast. Just still not believing, but I just got the word a couple hours ago that Kobe Bryant had died in a helicopter crash. I'm very sad about that. I never met him, but certainly had intimate knowledge of his cards for all these years. Young enough to be my son. Again, very, very, very sad. It just reminds me of when my daughter was 13. I took her to basketball games, certainly not in a helicopter, but glad to see that he was had some family priorities. But this is Sports Card Insights. Again, I want to thank our sponsors. Well, I don't know where to start. He just was a great player offensively and defensively. And, when people look at shooting percentages and things like that, that guy was a great shooter. And when if his shooting percentage was down, it was because he was taking some of these off balance last second shots, because he was absolutely the guy willing to take the shot. In fact, he wanted the shot, and that's what made him great. As I said, I've had season tickets with the Mavs since 1991, so long time. So I've seen Kobe many times. It's good seats, pretty close to the Mavs bench actually. But the visiting team is down in our end, very close half the time. So pretty exciting to see him operating one of the greats. I'm not a big one for absolutely comparing who was the greatest, but in his prime, wow, I don't know anybody better. I mean, Michael Jordan was great. LeBron James was great. Is probably still great. But Kobe, when you had to have a basket, he was pretty amazing. I was actually there the night he hit 62 on the Mavs back in 15 years ago almost. And he did it in 3 quarters, outscoring the whole Mavs team and sat out the fourth quarter, which is also pretty amazing. I know he wanted the ball. I'm not saying he wasn't selfish in terms of in the sense of give me the ball, I'm going to score, but sit it out and know that he had other nights to come, including others where he did score more than that. But this is Sports Card Insights. Just want to say, just before I even had the news, I have an account at ComC, and before I even heard the news, there were hits on ComC of people buying some of the Kobe cards, not real expensive ones, but just I've got a sprinkling of different things there. And I really have no problem with that. Again, I don't want to over philosophize or over preach, but basically I'm not going to raise the prices of the Kobe cards. I don't think that's proper. I'm not going to, if somebody does that, it's their choice. But my goal is to get cards, including his, into the hands of people that appreciate them, and not necessarily flippers. Now the prices aren't so low. Actually, it makes me wonder when I get offers, somebody wants to pay even lower. I don't like that, but only in the sense that if it's a potential flipper, that they're going to take this card that was reasonably priced and double it and try to sell it to somebody else. But again, Sports Card Insights, I don't normally these kinds of things, and again, this is not a normal situation at all, but there is a spike. So it's not like people are acting irrationally. There is a spike because there's increased demand. Greater demand leads to higher prices. But over time, generally that spike mostly wears off. It may go to a new level. It may go back to where it was. But again, it's not a day to be making money. It's a day to be sad for another legend taken away too soon. He really loved the game. And I feel blessed to be able to have seen him do his magic on the court many times, and condolences to his families and close friends. So rest in peace, Kobe. And we'll do a player episode about your career and your better cards, but now's not the time to do that. Just to reflect on a guy who really contributed to what really is an increase internationally, even in terms of basketball. Heard from some of the Panini guys that he was a big part of Panini coming here and being the basketball force that they are now. So again, a sad day, and this is just a special episode I'm throwing out there. I'll be back again tomorrow with another episode. Again,